I welcome you everyone for the discussion on differential equations. So in this video we are going to discuss about different types of ordinary differential equations, exact and linear equations. So we are going to discuss. First let us start with what do you mean by an equation, then let us discuss differential equation. From our school days we have studied many types of equations. So simply an equation will be of this form, y equal to say f of x, or you can generally take in this form. So left hand side equal to the right hand side, whatever may be the terms on left hand side or right hand side. So it involves, by an equation we call a relation involving equality. So that we call as equation, any relation involving equality. See, we can define many relations that involves different operators. For example, you can take this one, a less than b. This is a relation between two variables a and b. So this involves the symbol less than. Similarly, we may discuss many types of relations which involves different operators. So a relation which involves equality sign, that type of relation we call as equation. Equation generally will be of the form left hand side equal to the right hand side. Strictly speaking, an equation is a relation that involves variables and equality sign. So if you look at the example, you can take this one, y equal to 3x square plus 2x. So this is an example. It is a simple example of a relation, equation. So we have equation. Now what do you mean by differential equation? So an equation which involves differential coefficients or derivatives is called differential equation. For example, we have this equation, right? Y equal to 3x square plus 2x. It is an equation because it involves variables along with the equality sign. Now if I add an additional term, that is the differential coefficient, you can take the derivative of y with respect to x depending on which one will be the independent variable. Suppose if you write dy by dx. So this is the differential coefficient. So dy by dx will be a differential coefficient. So an equation along with the differential coefficient will be a differentiable equation. When it comes to differential coefficient, so there are two types of differential coefficients you can find. One is ordinary differential coefficient, another one is partial differential coefficient. So any differential equation that involves ordinary derivative is called ordinary differential equation. Similarly, if a differential equation involves partial derivatives, then it is called partial differential equation. An equation with ordinary derivative will be ordinary differential equation, which we call which we write usually as ODE, ordinary differential equation. Similarly, if you consider an equation with partial derivatives, then it will be a partial differential equation. Partial differential equation we are going to discuss in our future classes, that means in our higher semesters. In this semester we are going to discuss only ordinary differential equation. So this is about the differential equation, definition of the differential equation. So then when we discuss about the differential equations, usually we immediately discuss on order and degree of that differential equation. Say for example, if you take a differential equation, d square y by dx square plus 2y plus 5 equal to say 0. So here if you look into this equation, you can treat this as a polynomial in the differential coefficients, which is of degree 1. So if you look into the definition, the order of a differential equation order of a differential equation is the order of the highest derivative present in the differential equation. Now look into this equation, d square y by dx square plus 2y plus 5 equal to 0, and I want to find the order of this differential equation. To find the order of this differential equation, look into the highest derivative term, order of the highest derivative term. Here you have second order derivative. So order of the highest derivative term present in the differential equation is called the order of that differential equation. Order of differential equation is the order of the highest derivative term. Order of the highest derivative term. Similarly, we can think of degree, highest derivative term. So when we look into this highest derivative term, look into the degree of that term. If you have 2 here, degree of that differential equation will be 2. And similarly, if you have 3 here, differential equation will be of degree 3. So the degree of a differential equation will be the degree of the highest order derivative that appearing in the given differential equation after removing all fractions. See, suppose if you have here 3 by 2, we cannot say that 3 by 2 is the degree of that differential equation. Sometimes it is possible to remove that fractions. So in such case, you have to remove that fractions, then whatever the term you are going to appear at this point, that will be the degree of the given differential equation. So generally, if you have a differential equation, the order of that differential equation is the order of the highest derivative term present in that equation. Similarly, the degree of that differential equation will be the degree of the highest derivative term in that equation. So that is about order and degree, and I am not going to discuss about the examples for order and degree. So straight away I will jump into exact differential equations. So there are mainly 4 types of differential equations, I mean ordinary differential equation. So here since we discuss only about ordinary differential equations, I'll just call as differential equation. So every time I can't say ordinary differential equation, so I'll just call ordinary differential equation, I mean a differential equation in place of ordinary differential equation. So totally there are 4 types of differential equations. So separable equations, homogeneous equations, exact equations, and linear equations. So in this section, so we are going to discuss only about exact differential equations along with reducible to exact forms, and linear differential equations along with the reducible to linear forms. So exact equations irutte matte reducible to exact andre ಕೆಲವು equations exact form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ exact equation ಗೆ reduce ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ತರದ equations ನ reducible to exact equations ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ linear equations ಮತ್ತೆ reducible to linear. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲಿ 2 ಟೈಪ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಮತ್ತೆ 2 ಟೈಪ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರೊಳಗಡೆ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಲೀನಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸಿಬಲ್ ಟು ಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ನೌಲಿಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Now let us discuss exact equations in this video. So what do you mean by an exact equation? Let us look into the definition of exact equations. A differential equation generally which will be of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. A differential equation which is generally of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is said to be exact, if there exists, if it is possible to find a function, if it is always possible to find a function which is in 2 variables x and y. So generally g ಅಂತ ತಗೋತೀನಿ, a function g of x comma y such that g of x comma y equal to m dx plus n dy. This is the definition of exact equations. So a differential equation generally which will be of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is said to be exact differential equation if it is always possible to find a function g of x comma y such that g of x comma y equal to m dx plus n dy. Such equations are called exact differential equation. This is actually the definition of exact equations, but every time we cannot use this definition to check whether the given differential equation is exact or not. So for that we prefer a condition that helps to check the nature of the given differential equation, condition for exactness. So this condition helps to check the nature of given differential equation. So this says a differential equation m dx plus n dy, a differential equation m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is exact if and only if के IFF ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. If and only if, that means if and only if ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ if this condition holds, then whatever condition I am going to write, this should hold, and conversely if this condition holds, then this must hold. One is completely depending on the other. So ಆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ if and only if ಅಂತ ಬಳಸೋದು. If and only if partial derivative of m with respect to y equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x. See, generally any differential equation will be of this form: m dx plus n dy equal to 0, where m and n are functions in both x and y. Functions in both x and y. So more preferably or more clearly, this you can write as m of x comma y into dx plus n of x comma y into dy equal to 0. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಮ್ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎನ್ ಡಿ ವೈ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಎಮ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೈ. ಸೊ ಗಿವನ್ ಎ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಎಮ್ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಎನ್ ಡಿ ವೈ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0, that will be exact if and only if the partial derivative of m with respect to y equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x. So this condition helps us to find the exact differential equation. I mean, given a differential equation, we can use this condition to check whether that equation is exact or not. So most of the time we are going to use only this condition, not the definition. Sometimes we in fact treat this as the definition of exact differential equation. No, this is not actually the definition, but somewhat we can prefer this as the definition, and that there is no wrong in that. So next, this is the one important point. So second important point is, given a exact equation, if m dx plus n dy equal to 0 is an exact equation, then there is a rule to write the solution of this exact equation. Then its solution is given by integral m dx plus integral n of y dy equal to c, where n of y represents terms in n. See, this is very much important. Terms in n, you have to look into the terms of n not containing x. You have to look into terms in n that are not containing x. That is most important. So the solution of given any exact differential equation is integral m dx plus n of y into dy equal to c, where n of y represent terms in n not containing x. So this is actually the formula to write the solution of given exact equation. Next we shall discuss problems. Solve the following differential equation, that is the heading. Solve the following differential equations. So let us discuss one by one. So there are five problems. Let us see. So the first one I am going to consider is 2x plus y plus 1 into dx plus x plus 2y plus 1 into dy equal to 0. So this is the first problem I am going to consider. So in the case of exact differential equation, first you need to identify m and n. So what is m and what is n? After identifying m and n, you can use the above rule to write the solution of that equation. So solution given 2x plus y plus 1 into dx plus x plus 2y plus 1 into dy equal to 0. So this is the given differential equation. Comparing this with m dx plus n dy equal to 0, you can observe that here m equal to 2x plus y plus 1, n equal to x plus 2y plus 1. Okay. Now the solution of this equation is, so before writing the solution, you have to first check whether this equation is exact or not. Sorry, I forgot it. So first I have to differentiate m with respect to y partially. So I got the dou m by dou y equal to 1. Similarly, differentiate n with respect to x partially. So you get it 1. Therefore I got dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. So dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. From this our conclusion is, therefore given differential equation is exact. Given differential equation is exact. Now the equation is exact, so we can write the solution directly. The solution of the equation is, see, look into this. If the given equation is m dx plus n dy equal to 0, then its solution is integral m into dx. So integral m into dx, same thing you have to carry here, plus integral n of y into dy equal to c. See, you have to integrate this term. As it is. Here you have to remove terms containing x and integrate with respect to y. So here obviously integral of 0 you can take as a constant. So here the solution of this is, first I'll write the formula. Next time I'm not going to write the formula. So I'll write the solution directly. So for this problem I'll write the formula. Integral m dx plus integral n of y dy equal to c. So that implies, substituting for m and n of y, integral m antandre 2x plus y plus 1 into dx plus integral n of y. See, you have to look into terms not containing x. So you have to remove only this term. So remaining 2y plus 1 you can write as it is, into dy equal to c. So integrating this, integral of 2x, that will be x square plus xy plus x. Similarly here y square plus y equal to c. So x square plus y square plus xy plus x plus y equal to c. So this is the required answer. So that is about first problem. Next, problem B. So next problem B, let us look into this. Solve y times of 1 plus 1 by x plus cos y into dx plus x plus log x minus x sin y into dy equal to 0. Solution. Since we need to solve more problems, I am not going to rewrite this statement again. Directly I will identify m and n. So here m equal to y times of 1 plus 1 by x plus cos y, n equal to x plus log x minus x sin y. Now differentiate m with respect to y partially. Dou m by dou y equal to 1 plus 1 by x minus sin y. Right? Similarly here dou n by dou x equal to 1 plus 1 by x minus sin y. So we got dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. Therefore dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. So from this, what is our conclusion? Given equation is exact. Given equation is exact. So the equation is exact, so that you can write the solution directly. The solution of the equation is see, the solution of the given equation will be integral. So first part आगे ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, m into dx. So y times of 1 plus 1 by x plus cos y dx plus integral n of y into dy. So if you look into n here, so there is no term that is not containing x. So first term x, second term inverse x, third term also inverse x into ide. So this term contains x. So n of y is 0 into dy equal to c. Now look into this. So this we can write, I think, as integral y plus y by x plus cos y dx equal to c. So integrate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ y, so with respect to x ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದಲ್ಲ, so xy plus y into integral of 1 by x, that is log x plus x cos y equal to c. So this is the required solution. Next problem C. Two xy plus y minus tan y dx plus x square minus x tan square y plus secant square y into dy equal to 0. So this is the given differential equation solution. Looking into this, you can directly write m and n. So since I have short of time, I am not writing properly. So only the main steps I am going to write here. Solution here, m equal to 2xy plus y minus tan y. Similarly n equal to x square minus x tan square y plus secant square y. So dou m by dou y equal to, differentiating with respect to y partially, 2x plus 1 minus derivative of tan y, we have secant square y. So here dou n by dou x, 2x minus tan square y plus secant square y, differentiating will be getting 0. So I have here 1 minus secant square y, but here minus tan square y. We know that secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. Secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So minus tan will be 1 minus secant square. So s dou n by dou x will be, in light of that, ಆರ್ ಓಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಡೋ ಎಮ್ ಬೈ ಡೋ ವೈ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ 2x taking minus outside, sorry, 1 minus secant square y. In place of this you can write minus tan square y, correct. Therefore now comparing these two, we have dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. Hence the equation is exact. Hence the equation is exact, so that you can write the solution directly. The solution of the equation is m dx, that is 2xy plus y minus tan y dy plus integral n of y means secant square y. Only that term is not involving x equal to c. So that implies, now differentiating with respect to x here, so we'll be getting y ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ 2x ಅನ್ನು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ x ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ y ಪ್ಲಸ್ xy minus x tan y plus integral of secant square y, that will be tan y equal to c. So this is the required solution. AB, I think ABC. Next D. We have this one, dy by dx plus x plus 3y minus 4 divided by 3x plus 9y minus 2 equal to 0. See here, the given equation is not in the standard form, m dx plus n dy equal to 0. It is not in that form, but you can translate these to this standard form. Solution, we have, say, cross multiplying this, 3x plus 9y minus 2 into dy plus x plus 3y minus 4 into dx equal to 0. So here coefficient of dx, this will be m and this will be n. So here m equal to x plus 3y minus 4, n equal to 3x plus 9y minus 2. So dou m by dou y, so you will get 3. Here dou n by dou x, again you get 3. Therefore dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. That implies the given equation is exact. So we got an exact equation here. The solution of that equation can be written as the solution of the given equation is integral m dx plus n of y into dy equal to 0, right? So integral m dx, that is x plus 3y minus 4 into dx plus integral n of y. See here, this is the only term not these two terms, 9y minus 2, that is the term not containing x. So it will be 9y minus 2 into dy equal to c. So now integrating x square by 2 plus 3xy minus 4x plus 9y square by 2 minus 2y equal to c. So this is the required solution. If you want, you can multiply both sides by 2 to remove these fractions, or else you can keep as it is. So a, b, c, d, e. So there is one more problem of same type. Let us solve this. E dy by dx plus y cos x plus sin y plus y divided by sin x plus x cos y plus x equal to 0. Solution. So here I will write this term first, coefficient of dx. So y cos x plus sin y plus y into dx plus sin x plus x cos y plus x into dy equal to 0. So we can identify m and n easily. So this will be m and this will be n. So dou m by dou y is cos x plus cos y plus 1. Similarly, dou n by dou x is cos x plus cos y plus 1. So from this we can conclude that dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. So given equation is exact. Given equation is exact. Now the solution of the equation is integral m dx, that is integral m ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ y cos x plus sin y plus y cos x plus sin y plus y into dx plus integral, here we have n means sin x plus x cos y plus x, that means there is no term that is not containing x, so n of y is 0. N of y is 0 into dy equal to c. So that implies, integrating this, integral of cos x, you get sin x, right? So y sin x plus x sin y plus xy equal to c. So that is the required solution. A, B, C, D, E. Next, F. So we need to solve y square e power xy square plus 4x cube into dx plus 2xy e power xy square minus 3y square into dy equal to 0. Solution. So here m is y square e power xy square plus 4x cube and n is 2xy e power xy square minus 3y square. Now dou m by dou y. So differentiating this with respect to y partially. See, here we need to apply product rule. So first y square into derivative of e power xy square. Derivative of exponential function is exponential function itself. So e power xy square into derivative of this power function. So you will get y square plus 4x cube. So that term will get 0. So we will be getting, sorry, this is not y square, 2xy it is. So y square into e power xy square 2xy plus e power xy square into differentiating y square, we will get 2y. So dou m by dou y will be 2xy cube into e power xy square plus 2y into e power xy square. Similarly, let us come to this dou n by dou x. So again we need to apply product rule here. So this term is not giving anything, that will be 0 actually after differentiating, so not necessary to worry about it. So we need to worry about only this term. So 2x into, let us differentiate this one, okay, bracket is not necessary. 2xy into, actually 2xy into differentiating e power xy square. So derivative of exponential function is exponential function into derivative of this s, here we get y square. So plus 2y, so derivative of x will be 1, so 2y e power xy square. So again I got dou n by dou x equal to 2xy cube e power xy square plus 2y e power xy square. So now comparing dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x, we can conclude that therefore dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. So the equation is exact. So the equation is exact. Hence we can write the solution directly. The solution of the equation is integral m dx plus integral n of y into dy equal to 0, right? So integral y square e power xy square plus 4x cube into dx plus integral, if you look into n here, so this is the term minus 3y square is the term that is not containing x, so minus 3y square into dy equal to c. So that implies y square constant ಆಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, e power xy square ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ y square ಆಗೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ y square into e power xy square divided by derivative of this power term, so x into y square plus 4x cube, that is 12x, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 4x cube, sorry, integrating this 4 x power 4 it is, sorry. So 4 into x power 4 by 4 get cancelled, we remain with x power 4 minus 3y square, that is y cube equal to c. So y square get cancelled, so we remain with e power xy square plus x power 4 minus y cube equal to c. So this is the required solution. B, C, D, E, F, I think the last one. Here G. So the problem statement 1 plus e power x by y into dx plus e power x by y into 1 minus x by y into dy equal to 0. Solution. Here m equal to 1 plus e power x by y, n equal to e power x by y into 1 minus x by y. So dou m by dou y equal to so first term will be 0, e power x by y into, so integral of x by y minus x by y square, so it is minus x e power x by y divided by y square. Let us come to this is actually dou m by dou y. Let us come to this dou n by dou x. It will be we can write this as e power x by y minus x by y into e power x by y, or else you can apply product rule directly, not necessary. Let us apply product rule. So first term e power x by y आगे इटकोंडे differentiating this one, so 0 minus 1 by y plus 1 minus x by y into e power, sorry, 1 minus x by y into s. Derivative of exponential function you get as it is x by y into derivative of x by y, that will be 1 by y. So it is I'm simplifying, dou n by dou x equal to minus 1 by y into e power x by y plus 1 by y into e power x by y minus x by y square into e power x by y. So these two terms get cancelled. We remain with dou n by dou x equal to minus x by y square into e power x by y. So same thing we got from these two. Therefore dou m by dou y equal to dou n by dou x. So the equation is exact, which implies the equation is exact. So equation is exact, and then we can write the solution directly. The solution of the equation is integral m dx, m antandre 1 plus e power x by y into dx plus integral n of y is 0 into dy equal to c. So integrating this, we will be getting x plus e power x by y by 1 by y equal to c. So we got x plus y into e power x by y equal to c. So this is the required solution. So similarly, try to solve this one. This you can take as example e of g h. So cos x tan y plus cos of x plus y dx plus sin x secant square y plus cos of x plus y dy equal to 0. So this is the equation given. You need to solve this one. So finally you have to get the solution to be solution. This is the answer you have to get. Sin x tan y plus sin of x plus y equal to c. This is the required solution. So try to solve this. I think it can take only 2 steps or 3 steps to arrive at this solution. And in the next video we shall discuss equations reducible to exact form. So there are 2 types, and the second type we don't much prefer. Anyway, we shall discuss that in the next video.